Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, I hope all of you had a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. The weather wasn't, great in some areas. Mainly in the eastern quarter of the state, we had a lot of rain, especially on Sunday and Monday. But also some wind, but cooler temperatures in most areas. But a lot of people were able to get out and enjoy it, and that's good to see. There was a lot of people on the lakes and also on the Missouri River and the Big Sioux, and having some success out there. As far as the walleye bite is concerned, up in the northeastern part of the state, lakes that produced walleyes this past week included Wabae, which seems to be probably the gem out of all of the lakes up in the northeastern part of the state right now. Other lakes included Bitter, North Rush, Antelope, Indian Springs, Swan, Reed, Dry Lake by Clark, as well as Blue Dog, and getting on Blue Dog it's a little challenging to say the least. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produced walleye this past week included Ponset, Lake Henry, Thompson, 81 Ponds, Campbell, Cochran, Madison, Brant, Loss, as well as Twin, which is again the trophy lake, and then a few walleyes were being caught, and I emphasize few, at Sinai and Island. And then also the Missouri River continues to be very consistent up and down the river. A lot of guys are having a lot of success, in catching good quality fish. And what they're doing right now, and they're switching over from jigs to minnows, and a lot of guys now are pulling plugs, or even pulling spinners, and having quite a bit of success with that. As far as the lakes are concerned, what a lot of guys are doing still is using jigs and live bait, but they're starting to move the transition now, moving into pulling, let's say, spinners with crawlers and leeches and even minnows. But also a lot of other guys are throwing swim baits yet and catching some nice quality fish, and a lot of trophy fish being caught on swim baits, whether or not we're talking about the walleye assassins, the beef fishing, authentics plastics, or even the Selma plastics. All of them doing quite well. And then as far as the panfish bite around the area, the crappie bite, lakes that have produced crappie included Beaver, Thompson, Swan, as well as Ponset, Sinai, Brant, and then also Madison. And then a few perch are being caught around the area, and it seems like the perch bite is picking up more and more as the water temperatures start to recover a little bit. Now what guys are doing to catch the panfish around the area? Jigs and live bait. Jigs and minnows seem to be doing the trick, or small pieces of crawler. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about snells. And what do I mean by snells? Basically what we call walleye snells, when you're pulling with spinners, pulling with bottom bouncers. Some people will use snells that have no blade whatsoever, just a plain hook, such as the owner snells, and that seems to be doing quite well out on the Missouri River right now. And the nice advantage about the owner snells is that they come untied, so you can tie it to whatever length is working best for you at that point in time. They have the single hook variety as well as the 2-hook adjustable crawler harness as well, and we have them right here at the store. Other type of snells include snells from Northland as well as Lindy. Also, we tie our own here, what we call the Dakota Angler walleye spins. All of those are available right here at the store, and they can come in a variety of single hook or double hook. But also what's been working quite well is the slow death prop snells. Slow death hooks on a snell with a small prop propeller. That has been a deadly ticket in some areas of the Missouri River, and now really taken over in the lakes here in eastern South Dakota. Again, the advantage of that, with that slow death presentation, you use that half piece of crawler, and that presentation is going to sit there and rotate, and it is a deadly combination for catching walleyes. It's probably the best crawler presentation for walleye fishing that I can remember in a number of years. So again, it doesn't matter the snell that you use. There are different varieties for different types of fishing. Single hook for leeches and minnows, double hook for crawlers, slow death for leeches, or better yet, crawlers. If you have any questions about using snelled hooks, using bottom bouncers, don't hesitate to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Plus, remember, everything that we just talked about is available online at our website at dakotaangler.com. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to bring something to your attention you don't want to miss. This weekend, beginning Friday and continuing through Saturday and Sunday, you buy a Fenwick Techna rod, you'll get and receive a free President. That's right, a free President reel anytime you buy a Techna rod from Fenwick on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That special will be available here at the store as well as online. Again, buy a Techna rod, get a free Fluger President reel. You don't want to miss that type of special. When you talk about Fenwick Frenzy, that's going to take place this weekend. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time, folks. And again, thanks for watching. Take care.